This is gonna be amazing bloopers. The streets is hitting me up.
The streets are calling?
And the streets is cop. Oons.
And he's... Shit. This is like delusional hours, too.
No, you got it. Take 18.
And he...
Yes. This is gonna take an hour. Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, call it.
Hey, guys. Guys, shut up.
Breathe in, woosah.
I'm gonna get the giggles.
Yep.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Christine from See You Next Tuesday, and I'm here with Ranger, aka T.O. Streetender, and he was the mixologist here tonight at the Moveable Feast by Culture of Cities. And may I just say, you made some amazing drinks tonight, sir.
Thank you.
Oh my God! Wow!
Very, very good.
You know, I try my best when it comes to making drinks, and as long as you enjoyed the night, that's all that matters to me.
And you whipped up some non-alcoholic ones, those are the ones that I tried, and they were just as good as like alcoholic drinks I've had before.
Yeah. I find when it comes to like alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverages, they should have that sense of flavor and fun, and especially too when it comes to people drinking alcohol and people not drinking alcohol. I want that non-alcoholic beverage to really speak to them just like how they're having an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, and it spoke to me.
Yeah,
it truly did.
Very nice.
Okay, so I got some questions for you. So tonight we enjoyed some Korean food by Chef Sarah Kim. So if you could turn any Korean dish into a cocktail, what would it be and how would you do it?
I think for me, I do like a little bit of spice.
Yeah,
so for me, I like the kimchi aspects.
Yes.
So if I can get like some kimchi, get the chilies from it, you know, it's a little bit like, not really savory, but I can play with like the ginger scallions aspect towards it. So I'd make like a nice kind of like fried rice, kimchi fried rice kind of cocktail.
I love a savory cocktail.
Yeah. So I do something along those lines. I think that would be one of the dishes I would kind of play with a little bit.
I would love to try that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so what is one cocktail everyone thinks they know how to make, but they always mess up?
I would say probably a margarita.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants more tequila.
Yeah.
And they don't put the right amount, and sometimes they make it too sweet, sometimes they make it too sour. So there's like a rough balance there, but to each their own. Yeah. So people can kind of make it how it is, but I think a margarita is like one of the most made cocktails. Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Or like even sometimes people just use like the pre-made kind of juice.
Yeah.
That is nasty.
We don't do that. We don't do that here.
Hell no. Not in the streets. Not in your
streets.
No,
not in the streets. No. Authenticity here.
Yep. What's the weirdest or most unexpected ingredient that you ever put in a drink?
I would probably say the most unexpected would probably be soy sauce and wasabi. Yeah, I would say probably soy sauce, wasabi. I made like a kind of like, you know, like when you have sushi. There we go. I almost forgot the word. You know when you have sushi?
Yes.
Yeah, so when you have sushi.
I love when I have sushi.
Yeah, so you usually, when you have sushi, you usually have like, you know, the soy sauce and like the wasabi, and you kind of like mix it together and make like your own sauce.
Yes.
So I've made like a cocktail like that and like used those ingredients. So I didn't think that I would actually ever use that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And it was very, very interesting. And it turned out pretty solid. So
did you use like a light liquor or was it like a dark liquor?
So I actually used a thing called baijiu.
Oh, I love baijiu.
Yes. So I use baijiu. For those that don't know, baijiu is China's national spirit. It's most consumed liquor of all time, and very, very delicious if you find the right ones. But yeah, I used like some rice aroma, so it kind of helped mellow out the drink a little bit. And it was very interesting. I used egg white as well too. So like it was a very interestingly savory but a little bit sweet kind of cocktail. So I didn't expect to really think that I can use those ingredients and make something of it. But yeah, that was what I did.
Sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
So you're crafting a cocktail inspired by your personality. What's in it and what's it called?
Oh, God. I think, wow. I think it would probably be called Everything in the Kitchen Sink.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, because I would have tequila in there. I would have rum. I would have vodka. It's basically like a Long Island, but a strong island. I think I'd make a strong island. Yeah. I think that's what it would be.
I love it. I mean, I definitely couldn't indulge in that at this point in my life, but younger me would go crazy.
Yeah, I would also enjoy like a very easy island where it's like non-alcoholic, all of those components. So we can still do that.
I'll try that.
Yeah, most definitely.
What is an overrated cocktail, and then what is an underrated cocktail that people should try instead?
That's tough. If I tell you an overrated cocktail, a lot of people might hate me.
Just say it. Are you going to say espresso martini?
I might say espresso martini.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know what it is. Okay, I don't think it's an overrated cocktail. I think it's a cocktail that, like, it's hype. It's very hyped, and it's very FOMO-esque. So when people like see it, they're like, "Oh my god, I want that!" Right?
Yeah.
So I think that might be one of the things. If I was to pick something else, I'd probably say, unfortunately, a Caesar.
I don't even like Caesar that much. Who cares?
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, so I think those are kind of a little bit up there.
Yeah.
But I would say probably a cocktail that is underrated. I would say a Jungle Bird.
Don't even know what that is.
Yeah, a Jungle Bird is a really underrated cocktail. It takes rum, so you can either use light rum or dark rum, pineapple juice with Campari. I know a lot of people don't really like Campari, but the grapefruit really allows it to have like a nice bitter sweetness. And then a little bit of lime and a little bit of simple. And it's one of the most refreshing summertime cocktails like ever. So I think that's a really big underrated cocktail.
Okay, do you serve that at any of the restaurants you're working at?
I serve it wherever I go.
Wherever you go.
Wherever I go.
If you catch him in the streets in Toronto, ask for the Jungle Bird.
Ask me and I'll know. Go like, caw.
That's a signal.
That's a bird call.
Okay, well, thank you so much for chatting with us today, and also thank you for serving us so many delicious cocktails and mocktails today.
100%. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you came out to indulge in the feast and try some drinks for today.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Sweet.